What bloody man is that he can report, as seen by his plight of the revolt, the new estate?
This is the sergeant who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, say to the king the knowledge of the royal as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent summers that do cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that multiplying villainies of the nature do swarm upon him. From the western isles of kerns and gallaglasses is supplied, and fortune on his damned quarrels, smiling, showed like a rebel's whore. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth. He deserves that name, disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, like valor's minion, carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands, nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave and the chaps, and fixed his head upon ours battlements.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman, so well thy words become thee as they wounds. They smack of honour both. Go get him, surgeons.
God save the king.
Whence camp'st thou, worthy Thane?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian flag flout the sky, and our fan ard people cold Norway himself. With terrible numbers assisted by the most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor himself, began a dismal conflict, till the Bologna's bridegroom lapped in proof. Confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness, no more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go! Pronounce his present death, and with his formal title greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he has lost, Macbeth hath won.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
A drum, Macbeth hath come.
Fair is foul, and foul is
fair.
fair.
Hovered through the fog and filthy air.
How far is it called to fours? What are these? So withered in their attire. Live you? Speak if thou canst. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Bloms.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
Speak, then, to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors, nor your hate.
Hail, blessed and Macbeth, traitor.
Not so happy, yet so happy.
Though thou shalt be king, so thou shalt be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Stay you, impertinent speakers! Tell me more!
Speak, I charge you. Your children shall be king. You shall be king. I am Thane of Cawdor? What? Can the devil speak true? Do you not hope your children will be kings too, when they that promised me, Thane of Cawdor, promised them to that as well? No. Think upon what hath chanced, and in one more time, the interim having weighed it, let us speak our free hearts to each other. Very gladly.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. While I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title, before these weird sisters saluted and referred me to the coming one of the time with Hail, King that shalt be. This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay to it thy heart and farewell. Glums thou art in Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of milk of human kindness. The king come here tonight? Great news. The raven himself is hoarse, croaks the final entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, ye spirits, unsex me here. Fill me from the crown to the toe, full of direst cruelty. Great Glums, word be Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent endured.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear, to alter favor ever is defeat. Leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trample up the consequence and catch up with his circuit's success, then that blow might be the be-all and end-all here. But he's here in double trust, for I'm his kinsman and his subject. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee, whiles I threat he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold, breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it's a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
I have done the deed. Did thou hear a noise? This is a sorry sight.
This deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it'll make us mad.
Methought I hear a voice say, "Sleep no more. Macbeth hath murdered sleep."
What do you mean? Who was it that thus cried? Why did you bring us this dagger from this place? It must lie there.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I might have done.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy thane?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. They have almost slipped the hour. I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
What's the matter?
Most sacrilegious murder hath broke up the Lord's anointed temple, and stole thence the life of the building. Ring the alarm bell. Murder and treason! Up, up, and see great doom's image!
Thou has it now, King Cawdor Glums, all as the weird women promised, and I fear thou playedst most foully for it. But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest. Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, in request of your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and I do recommend you to their backs. Farewell. Sirrah, a word with you. Attend these men our pleasures. Bring them before us. Our fears in banquo stick deep. 'Tis much he dares. And to the one who dauntless temper of his mind, he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none, but he whose being I do fear under him my genius is rebuked, as it says Mark Antony's was by Caesar. Both of you know Banquo is your enemy, so is mine. Your spirits shine through you. Within this hour and most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time and the moment on it, for it must be done tonight, and something from the palace, and with him Fleance, his son that keeps him company, whose absence is his father's. I'll call upon you straight. Abide with them.
Give me a light there, Ho. It will rain tonight.
A light.
'Tis he.
Stand to it.
Let it come down.
Go, treachery! Fly, good Fleance! Fly! Fly! Ghost flame!
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer, meeting were bore without it.
Sweet remembrancer. Now, good digestion wait on appetite, and health on both.
Grace us with your royal company.
The table's full. Avant, quit my sight.
What sights, my lord?
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
A kind night to all.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog.
Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, and go.
Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is running good.
How, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do?
a deed without a name.
I conjure you by which you profess. Answer me.
Speak.
Demand.
We'll answer.
Say if the hadst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him. Let me see him.
Come high or low, thyself in office deftly show.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Beware Macduff, beware the Thane of Fife. Dismiss me enough.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Be lion, mettled, proud, and take no care who chase, who frets, or where desires are. Macbeth shall never be vanquished until great burning wood to hide on so many hills shall come against.
Shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know.
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too, like the spirit of Banquo. Down! Now I see 'tis true, for the blood-boltered Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it is wisdom or fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife, to leave his babes, his mansion and his titles in a place. He loves us not.
My dearest coz, I pray you school yourself, but for your husband, he is noble, wise, and judicious. I dare not speak much further. I take my leave of you, shall not be long, but I'll be here.
Sirrah, your father's dead, and what will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, mother.
Poor bird, let's never fear the net nor line, the pitfall nor the gin.
My father is not dead, for
What are these places? Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest!
let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword, and like good men, bestride our downfall and burst them. I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country seeks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds.
Boundless temperance in nature is a tyranny, but fear not yet, and take upon you what is yours.
Comes the king forth, I pray you?
Aye, sir. A crew of wretched souls that stay his cure.
What's the disease he means?
'Tis called evil, a most miraculous work.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither. How does my wife? What's the newest grief?
No mind that honest but in shares some woe, through the main part pertains you're alone.
Quickly, let me have it.
Your castle surprised, your wife's babes savagely slaughtered.
My children too?
All that can be found.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children.
This tune goes manly, dispute it like a man. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. This night is long, but never finds the day.
When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write it upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet all this while in a most fast sleep.
Yet here's the spot.
Hark, she speaks.
Out, damn spot, out. Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
Wash your hands, put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on's grave.
This disease is beyond my practice, yet I have known those which have walked in their sleep, who have died wholly in their beds.
To bed, to bed. There's a knocking at the gate. Come, 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 come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick coming fancies that keep her from rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind disease? Pluck from her memory a rooted sorrow. Raise out the writer's trouble of the brain, which weighs upon the heart.
Therein the patient must minister to himself.
I will not fear death in vain, till Burnham would come to Dunsinane.
What is that noise? I've almost forgot the taste of fears. That time it has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek. I've supped full with horrors. Direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot at once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead. She should have died hereafter. There would have been time for such a word. Tomorrow, tomorrow, yet tomorrow. Piercing this petty pace from day to day, till all our yesterdays blighted fools to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a poor player, a walking shadow that struts and fronts his time upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die on my own sword? While I see lives, the gashes do better on them.
Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story, quickly.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already. Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou entrench an air with thy sword, thou impressed to make me bleed. Let thy blade fall on boneable crests. I bear a charmed life, which I must not yield to one born of woman.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain than terms can give thee out. To spare thy charm, tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb, untimely ripped. Hail, king, for so thou art. Behold where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free. I see thee compass where thy kingdoms pearl, that speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland.